Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am the Gifted Intuitive, and this is Tarot and Tea Tarot Edition. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, what's up? I want to thank all of my subscribers, old and new, for your support and for joining the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And let's jump into this Jeannie Mai Jeezy reading. I don't know what's going to come out, y'all. We'll see. Universe, ancestors, spirits, and guides, please give me the energy surrounding Jeannie Mai at this time. What is Jeannie Mai's energy like, spirit, after the announcement of Jeezy J. Jenkins filing for divorce? How does Jeannie feel, spirit, in this moment? Ten of Pentacles. So she's worried about her home life. She's worried about her finances right now. The Ten of Pentacles represents being stable in the household, your legacy, your finances, your investment, your long-term goals, so your career going forward. So she's worried about how this will affect her finances. What else, spirit? How is Jeannie Mai feeling after the announcement of the divorce? How does Jeannie Mai feel right now? We have the Strength card, and we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. I want to clarify that Strength card. And this Seven of Swords in the reverse talks about someone being caught or finding out something, or someone confessing to something. This can talk about someone being caught doing something deceptive, or this can talk about someone confessing or coming clean about something deceptive. So I'm going to clarify the Strength card first. Why the Strength card, spirit, for how Jeannie Mai feels right now? Why the Strength card? I want to take this in the upright because it landed on my arm in the upright. And that's the Three of Swords. And we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like Jeannie is heartbroken right now, for sure. But she's going to try to save face in the public eye with the Strength card. The Strength card talks about, of course, strength, holding back, being reserved, being tamed. So I think right now she's not going to speak out about it. We may hear from a publicist, but not from her for a while. I think she's really heartbroken and devastated with this Three of Swords. She feels betrayed, and she feels like someone stabs her through the heart. Like, that's how she feels. And for this to come out, she did not know he was filing for divorce. This came from left field. But with this Seven of Cups in the reverse, which talks about seeing something for what it is, no longer living in an illusion, things becoming clear to you, it's like, I believe they had issues leading up to this, but Jeannie still did not see this coming. It's like, okay, we were going through problems, we were having issues, but we just had a baby. We've only been married for 2 years. I didn't think that he would just file for divorce. I thought maybe he would try to fight for it because our daughter is so young. Our marriage is still new. We've been married since 2021. It's 2023. And they've officially been married 2 years and April, May, June, July, August, September. 2 years and 6 months. So for her, it's like, that's it. Like, this can't be real. That's what I feel like. Like, she feels like this can't be real. And With the Seven of Cups in reverse, she's seeing clearly. I think she's seeing clearly that it's over. Like before, she didn't think so. She thought maybe they can work through it. They're just going through like a rough patch. But with this Seven of Cups in reverse, she's seeing clearly like, yeah, it's over. And she's heartbroken about it. Why does Jeannie Mai feel the Seven of Cups in the reverse, Spirit? Page of Swords. This talks about watching someone, keeping an eye out on someone or something, trying to get information, studying, investigating, delayed news, having patience. So I feel like Jeannie knew something was going on there, Mav. Like she knew that things were not going well for her and him, but she never saw this coming. Like witnessing what he just did, it's clear to her that it's over. Like this Page of Swords is her trying to find out information, finding out why he did it, and her witnessing this. She's curious to why he filed for divorce. It's like, okay, I know we were having problems, but I didn't think it was this bad. So she's in need of answers. She wants answers. Why Page of Swords? Yep, came right out. Death card. She's trying to figure out why it's over. Why is he choosing to end it? But I'm feeling it's so soon. What's the Seven of Swords in the reverse, Spirit, for Jeannie Mai? Why Seven of Swords in the reverse? I think this Seven of Swords in reverse is about the divorce itself. Like her finding out. Because the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Swords in the upright talks about deception, lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking away. It talks about all of that. In the reverse, it talks about getting caught in your lie, getting caught in your thievery. It talks about just getting caught, or someone confessing to lying and cheating and getting caught doing something. So excuse my voice, guys, I'm sick. So this is about her finding out that he was deceptive behind her back and filed for divorce. This is something that just came out, something that she caught. Like this is literally like sneaky things coming to light. That's basically the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Any kind of deception, lies, trickery, all of that coming to light or getting caught. So this is actually the divorce being filed and her finding out. I feel like she found out about their divorce the same way that we did. She just found out through social media. That's what I feel like. Or she found out through someone texting her or calling her, oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear about the divorce. And she's like, huh? And they're like, yeah, it's all over TMZ. Either it was something like that, or she found out the same way we did. That's the energy I'm picking up. And we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. The Queen of Swords is a woman who's very, very angry. Very bitter, could be very malicious, very angry. So her finding this out, she is very, very upset. And we have the Hermit. The Hermit talks about spending time alone, soul searching, wanting to be by yourself, needing time to think and to figure things out, working on yourself, enlightenment, self-reflection. So right now, Jeannie just wants to be by herself. She's probably in her hotel, because I think she's in New York for Fashion Week. But after she was done working, she probably just went to her hotel. I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't cancel the rest of her obligations during Fashion Week and just decided to go home early and just take a break. Because when you're going through a breakup, it's really hard to focus on work. So I think she may leave her obligations early, go home, have Mama Mai keep Monica or someone in her family keep the baby, and just take some time for herself. She wants to be alone right now. She wants to be in hermit mode, or she is in hermit mode at this time. Clap Father Hermit for Jeannie Mai Spirit. Father Hermit. Yeah. We have the moon in the reverse. That's about secrets coming to light. Things being revealed also. And we have the Lovers. This is her and Jeezy. She thought that she looks at Jeezy as her soulmate. So she just wants to be alone to reflect on this information that was just brought to light. This secret. She feels like Jeezy knew he was going to do this. And instead of him telling her he wanted a divorce and he was going to file, he kept it a secret. And it makes sense. Because just a couple days ago, I was looking on her Instagram, and her and the baby were doing a prayer, and they were talking about Jeezy's book making it to the bestsellers list. And he liked her video, and he also put 2 hearts in the comments. So I thought everything was fine. And now all of a sudden, he's filing for divorce. So Jeannie feels like he knew all along that he was going to file for divorce, and he kept it a secret. And now with this moon card in the reverse, the secret has came to light. So she's reflecting on that because she looks at him like the Lovers, like a high-level soulmate. So she's just reflecting on what's going on. Because it's like, I'm finding out this secret that you've been keeping, that you didn't want to be with me anymore. You wanted a divorce, but we're soulmates. Like, what happened to us being so deeply in love? And it's like she just wants time to herself. Spirit, why the 10 of Pentacles here for Jeannie Mai? Clarify the 10 of Pentacles for Jeannie Mai, Spirit. Why the 10 of Pentacles here? The Sun. She felt like her and Jeezy had a really, really good, financially comfortable situation in marriage, in life. She was really happy and content financially. She thought they would build this financially abundant life together. And she was happy about that. She thought she was financially free in that marriage as well. Father, Son. We have the 2 of Cups in the reverse, disharmony or disconnection in a relationship or partnership. And we have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, which talks about coming in from out the cold. Like feeling shut out, but being able to get back on track. So she could feel like now that they're going through this divorce, she has to figure out how to get back on track. How to get this money that she has with him for herself. Why the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse? Why the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse for Jeannie? We have the 5 of Cups, sadness, grief, regret, despair, remorse, guilt, abandonment, crying over spilled milk, heartbreak, change. And we have the 4 of Cups, regret, feeling shut out, missed opportunities, stagnation, rejection. So she feels like they were building this financially abundant and comfortable household, and she was so happy. She felt financially free in this marriage. But now that they're breaking up, she's worried about finances, but she's worried about a missed opportunity. She's thinking about how she's being rejected. She feels rejected. She feels like this is a missed opportunity, and she's really sad. Why 4 of Cups for Jeannie Mai spirit? 3 of Cups. She wants to reconcile. Why the 3 of Swords for Jeannie Mai? Yeah, we have the Hierophant in the reverse, which talks about a divorce or separation. And we have the 10 of Wands in the reverse, which talks about eliminating burdens and stress. Why 10 of Wands in the reverse? The Knight of Pentacles. This is a very slow-moving energy. I think Jeannie feels like Jeezy felt. He was tied down with a lot of burden, a lot of responsibility. And it's like she thinks him filing for divorce will eliminate his stress, eliminate his responsibility, eliminate him from feeling tied down and bogged down with so much. And I think with this Knight of Pentacles, she feels like this was a long time coming. Like, he may have been planning this for a long time. What's this Knight of Pentacles here, Spirit? Yeah. We have the 5 of Wands in the reverse. He didn't even tell her. He just did it. He was patient about it. He took his time and he just executed. And he did that because he didn't want to argue with this 5 of Wands in the reverse. He didn't want to argue about it because the 5 of Wands in the upright is all about conflict, competition, fighting, arguments, opposition, struggle, tempers flaring. And he didn't want any of that. So he was very strategic in how he did it. He took his time and he did it to avoid the fighting and the conflict. And we have the Chariot here, which talks about moving forward and not letting anything get in your way. There's no obstacles, and if it is obstacles, it doesn't matter. They're not going to stop you. So she feels like to eliminate stress off his back, he chose to file for divorce. He felt very weighed down with the responsibilities and the burdens that he was carrying during that marriage. Now, I don't know what those burdens were, but she feels like that's why he's filing for divorce. He was tired of carrying the burden and the responsibility of the marriage. Why the Chariot, Spirit, for Jeannie? Why the Chariot? 6 of Pentacles. I feel like Jeezy was tired of shelling out money to her family. That's what I feel like. The 6 of Pentacles is all about equal give and take, but it's also about charity, gifts, donations, assistance, support. I think Jeezy was taking care of Jeannie's family. And you know what? Mama Mai, to me, Mama Mai really wasn't checking for Jeezy until Jeezy took her on that birthday trip. I don't know if you guys know about this, but Jeezy like rented this big extravagant yacht for Mama Mai's birthday. And she got on camera and was like, oh, my son-in-law, look what my son-in-law did. I like him. I love him. And all of this stuff. And she had never said anything like that. This was like in the beginning of their, I don't even think they were married yet. I think they were just engaged or dating at that time. And it was like he was trying to win her over. And he went about it the wrong way. He was winning her over through gifts and money. And that's what I think she got attached to. Now, over the years, she may have started to really care about him and care for him. But initially, my intuitive thoughts and feelings is that she saw him as a cash cow. And I think he had to always shell out money. Because this Six of Pentacles is about charity and about giving. Giving. And so I think that's what he got tired of. And that represents the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Getting rid of that burden. Getting rid of that responsibility and that stress. It's like, this is your family. And so you have to take care of, I'm not going to take care of your whole family. I'm not going to feel used and feel obligated to take care of people, that I barely even know. To try to win them over or anything else. Like, no, I'm not doing it. I didn't mind doing it in the beginning, but I'm not going to keep doing this. It's becoming too much. But to me, you started it. You should have never tried to win over people. Let's just call a spade a spade. You're black. You're from the streets. So you feel you had to go above and beyond to impress these people instead of just being yourself. If they're going to love you, they're going to love you. If they're not, then guess what? You're not married to them. You're married to Jeannie. And it is what it is. I'm not buying anyone's affection because it never works. They fall in love with what you can do for them and fall in love with your pockets. So that's where he went wrong. Trying to change the way he talked in front of them. Trying to spend money to show how wealthy he is and how successful he is. And it never works. And that's what I feel like. I feel like he was shelling out money, taking care of her family, giving, and he was tired of it. He was just over it. Why Six of Pentacles for Jeannie, Spirit? We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Lack of effort, dedication, focus. And we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Lack of communication, lack of forward movement, slow movement process. So, yeah. He was giving. And that's not his focus anymore. He's no longer willing to put that effort into it anymore. He's not committed to, because the Page of Pentacles talks about being committed to a project, being committed to something. If you look at this Page of Pentacles, this person is laser focused on that coin. That's his sole focus. And like I was saying, I think in the beginning, he was focused on impressing them. And now, that's just not his focus anymore. He doesn't care anymore. That ship has sailed. And with this Eight of Wands in the reverse, he doesn't see any progress in their marriage. It's like, I'm doing all of this. I'm putting in all this work. I'm shelling out money. I'm giving money to your family. And I'm not fulfilled, though. It's like, what am I getting? All I see is, okay, I'm married to Jeannie Mai. She gave me a baby. But what else do I get? Like, I don't feel like he was satisfied in that marriage. I think he felt used, to be honest. Now, this reading was supposed to be about how Jeannie feels about Jeezy. But it's like filing for divorce. But it's like, it's showing me his feelings. So he really feels some type of way right now. He really does. She's heartbroken, but he is too. It's coming across like he was putting in a lot of effort and dedication, spending a lot of money, shelling out a lot of money to her family or her mom, and he was starting to feel used. Or he was starting to feel like it wasn't reciprocated. He didn't see any forward movement. He didn't see any growth, any action, any progress. The Eight of Wands in the upright is all about fast progress. Things growing rapidly, moving. So he feels like it wasn't moving. Like it wasn't going anywhere. He just seeing himself taking care of everyone. And that's it. I don't know how many times a week they were intimate, or, you know, if she was even pleasing him, you know, intimately. And he's shelling out all this money. So it's like, what am I getting? I'm not just your cash cow. But like I said, Jeezy started that. And, you know, I'm thinking back. He used to do extravagant things for her. And I used to sit back and say, well, what did she do for him? Because when his birthday comes around, or Father's Day, I never saw extravagant things that she would do for him. It was just like he was doing all the extravagant things. Now, she took him to Vietnam, her home country, but that's where she's from. So, I mean, was it really for him? Or was it for her? Did she want to go back home? And it's like, okay, I'll just take you with me type of thing. But make it seem like it's for him? Or was it really for you, Jeannie? You know, so that's just something I noticed. But that's how Jeannie Mai is feeling. She's heartbroken right now. She thought they were building this Ten of Pentacles life. She was happy. And now that they're separating, she wants to make up with him. And she's worrying about maintaining her finances and making more money now that she's separated from him. She's sad. She's regretful. She hates that they're divorcing. She wished that he didn't blindside her, but she feels blindsided by this. She's very upset. But this energy feels like Jeezy doesn't care. He's doing what he feels is best for him. And that's it. His energy is coming through on her reading. And his energy doesn't feel angry to me per se. It just feels like I'm fed up. Like, you know how when you're just so done with something, you can't even cry. You can't even scream. You can't even be upset. You're just weak at that point. It's like you just don't have the energy. That's like when you'll see a woman and she's all irate and she's throwing her boyfriend's clothes out on the lawn, and she's just throwing it over the balcony. Stuff is everywhere. She's just going crazy. She's not done. She's not done. But when you see a woman pack a guy's clothes up nice and neat, folded, the shoes are neat, there's not a stain on the shirt or the pair of jeans, there's not a slice or a cut in his sneakers or his clothing, she's finished. Because she doesn't even have the energy. She's not even upset. She's not even mad to the point that she wants to damage your property. She just wants you gone. But a person who is going crazy and ripping stuff, she wants attention. She wants you to fight for her. Prove to her that you love her and things like that. So it's like one of those things. And Jeezy's energy feels calm to me. It feels calm but stern. Now I'm about to do his reading, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Emperor pops out, because that's the way that his energy feels. Like the Emperor is a man who's very much in control. He runs the show. He makes the moves. He's very stern with what he says and what he does and how he runs things. And it's like once he says this is what it is, that's what it is. So that's how his energy feels. Like he's in total control of this ship, and he's doing what he feels is best for him. And he's steering this ship in the direction that he thinks it needs to go. That's what it feels like to me. So guys, stay tuned for part 2. Jeezy's reading. I will be back with that soon. Later.